In a quiet Nigerian village where red sand kissed the feet of thorn palm tree, lived a humble young man named Emma. He was a farmer, strong and determined. Every morning he woke before the sun, tied his wrapper tight, and grabbed his hoe for a long day at the farm. Though he had little, his heart was full of hope. His best friend was Amaka, a gentle village girl with a heart of gold. She helped him fetch water, cook him simple meal, and often sang sweet songs as he walked. They weren't lovers, just close friends. But anyone could see Amaka's quiet love for Emma. Emma, she did say with a soft smile, your hard work will pay one day. And he did reply, Amaka, when I make it big, I will never forget you. Life in the village was hard. The farm was dried, the soil thawed, but Imam never stopped dreaming. One evening, he stood alone watching the sunset and whispered to the star, I must leave this village. I must find a better life. That night, his decision was made. Imam would go to the city and nothing would stop him. Imam packed his small bag with care. He sold his last yam, gave his goat to a neighbor, and hugged his aging mother tightly. Amaka stood quietly beside him, her eyes filled with emotion. Remember me, Emma, she said softly, holding him a small handkerchief. Always a smile, gently taking her hand. I will make you proud. The village gathered to see him off. As the bus rumbled out of the door station, Emma waved. Amaka stood frozen, clutching the handkerchief. The journey was long. Dust entered his eyes, hunger pinched his stomach, but his heart remained strong. When he reached the city, bright lights and tall buildings greeted him. It was loud, fast, and unfamiliar. Emma felt small but also hopeful. This is where I will change my life, he whispered. He looked around, so many people, so many chances. The city was rough, but his dreams were tougher. Back in the village, Amaka waited. Every day she walked to the village square, hoping to see Iman's name flash on her phone, but silence became her companion. Mama, Iman's mother, watched her with a kind eyes. Come and stay here, my daughter, she said. You are like family. Amaka moved in. She cooked Mama's meal, swept the compound, and prayed at night. Though Iman's calls stopped coming often, she never stopped believing. Villagers whispered behind her back, he has forgotten her. Some laughed, but Amaka smiled through her pain. Iman is not like that, she did reply. At night, she sits under the moon, clutching the old handkerchief, whispering his name. Life in the city wasn't what Emma expected. He shared a room with five strangers. He watched dishes in restaurants, sold recharge cards on the roadside, and carried load at bus park. He skipped meal, walked long distance, and slept on a warm mat, but he never complained. Then one day, while helping an old man carry grudges, the man asked, "You want work?" Emma nodded. The man owned a shop and needed someone honest. Emma became his assistant. He worked from sunrise to sunset and never stole a kobo. Few weeks turned to months. Emma's savings grew. He bought a small mattress, then a gas cooker and sent money home. He called Mama. "I'm rising bit by bit." Mama praised God. Amaka smiled in silence. Iman began to dream bigger. "I want to go to Europe," he said. He applied for a visa. It took months, interview, rejection and stress, but finally approval. He shouted with joy. He called Mama and Amaka. "I made it. I'm going abroad." They cried happy tears. Amaka said, "I'm proud of you." Iman packed his bag again, a winter coat, some cash, and his big dream. On the flight, he smiled at the cloud. A new life starts today. He arrived in Europe, cold air, strange language, snow on roof. It was beautiful. It was scary, but he was ready. He promised, "When I settle, I will bring Amaka." Back home in the village, Amaka stayed close to Mama. Every morning, she swept the compound and helped Mama cook. She cared for her like a whole mother, though Emma's calls became fewer. Amaka's heart never changed. Villagers kept talking. "She's wasting her time," they say. "He won't come back." But Amaka just smiled. She believed in Emma. She believed in his promise. Sometimes at night, she sat outside with Mama, watching the stars. "Mama," she would whisper, "do you think he will really come back for me?" Mama would squeeze her hand gently and say, "My daughter, when a man leaves home, only God knows what he will return with." Amaka hid onto hope, even when the days turned into months, and months into years. In Europe, a man tried everything to bring Amaka. He saved up and filled forms, embassy line, interview, document, but still rejection. Insufficient style, they say. Try again later. He called Amaka. "It's not working yet, but I won't give up." She always replied, "I will wait." But time was moving fast. Emma got busier. Sometimes he forgot to call. Other times he just didn't know what to say. He still sent money home, but the call became shorter. Amaka noticed, but she never complained. Mama watched quietly, her heart worried. One winter afternoon, Emma met a lady named Debbie at the train station. Her smile was bright, her perfume sweet. She laughed at his joke. She called him Emmy. Emma's heart began to drift. They started spending time together. She cooked spicy food. She wore dress that made head turn. Imam was memorized. He didn't tell her about Amaka. Debbie never asked. Soon his thoughts were filled with her. Calls to Nigeria became rare. Debbie said, "You make me feel like a queen," and Emma, lonely and flattered, began to believe her love was real. Emma became obsessed with Debbie. He couldn't sleep when she was out. He followed her to the bus stop. He skipped work just to stay close. He stopped sending money home. He stopped praying. He only watched Debbie. She liked the attention but never introduced him to her friends. Emma didn't mind. Debbie's phone was always buzzing. She said it was work. Emma told himself, "She's different." But Mama's words began to echo in his mind. "Don't forget where you come from." Still, he ignored. One day, Emma called Mama. "I want to marry Debbie." Mama's voice was calm. "Sent me a picture." He did. Silence. Then Mama said, "My son, this one is not wife material." Emma got angry. "You haven't met her." Mama replied, "Do you know the proverb? A man who marries beauty alone is like a farmer who plants yam beside the highway. Anyone can harvest it." Emma laughed bitterly. "She's different." Mama said softly, "Don't forget you were once a farmer." But Emma's heart was already gone. Emma couldn't get Mama's word at his head. A man who marries beauty alone is like a farmer who plants yam beside the road. Everyone go and chop. He tried to shake it off, but doubt had entered his heart. Debbie was beautiful, yes, but was she really his? Still, he pushed forward. "I love her," he told himself. "She is different." He bought her gifts, paid her rent, and talked about wedding plan. Debbie smiled, but never really talked about her past. She only spoke of parties, money, and photo. Emma started to wonder, who was she before Europe? Why did she always hide her phone? But every time he asked questions, she would cry or act offended, and Emma, still blind in love, would apologize. Meanwhile, Mama and Amaka remained quiet in the village. They prayed, they waited, but their hearts were heavy. Emma told Delby, "I want us to get married. Let's make it official." Debbie looked surprised but smiled quickly. "Okay, baby." He took out his savings. He bought a small gold ring. He borrowed a suit from a friend. He invited a few people for a small celebration. But he never told Mama or Amaka the date. Something inside him was unsure. The day came. Baby wore a red dress. She looked stunning. Emma couldn't stop staring, but his heart beat too fast. They went to the city registry. The official looked at their documents and frowned. "Madam," he asked Debbie, "have you been married before?" Debbie laughed nervously. "No," she said, but her eyes moved quickly. Emma felt a strange chill one evening. Emma returned home early from work. As he approached the street, he saw Debbie standing close to a tall man. They were laughing, too close, too friendly. Emma froze. He stepped forward. "Debbie, who is this?" The man turned. "Excuse me, who are you?" Emma's heart raced. "I'm her husband." The man laughed. "She said she's single." Debbie suddenly looked confused. "I don't know him," she said. Emma shouted, "What?" "Debbie, it's me." Another young man walked up. "Baby, what's going on?" Debbie stepped back. Arms crossed. "I don't know any of you." Crowd gathered. Phones came out. Emma stood in shock. As the shouting grew louder, another man stepped forward. Strong, muscular, angry. "She's pregnant for me," he yelled. Emma looked up sharply. "No, she's pregnant for me." The first man said, "You must be joking. Debbie told me she's not with anyone." Debbie backed away. "I don't know what any of you are talking about." Emma's mind stopped. Was the baby his? Was it someone else? The crowd gasped. A woman shouted, "Now drama be this." Debbie turned and ran into a nearby church. All the three men stood outside, broken and confused. That night, Emma sat on the edge of his bed, staring at the floor. His mother's voice echoed in his head. "A man who forgets where he started may lose where he's going." Debbie's disappeared for days. No call, no text. Emma walked around the neighborhood asking questions. Some people said they had seen her before with different men. Others shook their head. "That girl, you should have known." Emma felt foolish. He returned home, looked at the ring bus, and closed it slowly. He picked up his phone and called Mama. "Mama, I made a big mistake." Mama sighed. "Come home, my son." He also tried calling Amaka, but the line didn't connect. Emma dropped the phone and cried. Days passed. Emma couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Debbie was gone. And the truth about the baby haunted him. Is the child mine or someone else? He wondered. He visited the clinic she mentioned once. No patient by the name, the nurse said. Emma stood outside in the cold, feeling lost. He had money but no peace. He had love but no wisely. He looked at himself in a mirror. Tired eyes, messy beards. Who have I become? He whispered. He sat on his bed, eyed the empty ring bus, and finally wept without shame. His heart whispered one name, Amaka. Emma remembered Mama's word again. Don't forget where you come from. He thought of Amaka, her loyalty, her patience, her kindness. He picked up his phone and called again. Still no reply. He messaged Mama. Please ask Amaka to talk to me. Mama replied, "It's too late, my son." Emma's fingers trembled. "What do you mean?" "She's married now," Mama said. "She waited too long." Emma felt like the ground disappeared, breathing in. He had lost Amaka, the girl who waited, who believed in him, who prayed for him. Now it's gone. He laid on the floor, staring at the ceiling. "I forgot my farm," he whispered. Emma tried one last time. He called Amaka's number and he rang. She picked. Silence. "Amaka, it's me." "I know," she said softly. "I'm sorry, I was blind. I should have come for you. I should have listened." "I prayed for you," she replied. "I really did. But life moved on. I just wanted you to know that I never forgot you," Emma said. There was a pause. "I forgive you, Emma, but my heart now belongs to someone else." Tears fell again, not from anger, but from acceptance. Emma didn't fight it. He respected her choice. He looked through old pictures, one with Amaka, Mama, even the dusty farm. He thought of all the moments he missed, chasing shadows in a foreign land. He returned to work, this time focus, no more distraction, no more illustration. He called Mama more often. He asked about her health. He even sent gifts to Amaka's new baby. He was broken, but he was healing. "I lost something good," he whispered, "but I won't lose myself again." Years passed. The man became wiser. He no longer chased beauty or fast life. He saved, he gave, he forgave. People would ask, "Why don't you marry?" He did smile. Some farmers harvest late, others just plant trees for others to enjoy. He built a small school in his village. He supported young dreamers. He gave scholarship in Amaka's name. And sometimes, when no one was watching, he did sit under a mango tree and whisper, "I was once a farmer, but I forgot my farm. Now I remember."